Hello everyone, my name is James Prideaux and I'm the Senior Associate for International at the Skills Builder Partnership. Welcome to my fireside chat, which is Building Learners' Essential Skills, a framework. So over the next 10 minutes, I'll be discussing with you what are essential skills and why do they matter, how can we teach essential skills, what do we need to do in education, and then finally, how you can get involved. So to introduce the Skills Builder Partnership, Skills Builder is a not-for-profit social enterprise set up in 2009 by our CEO, Tom Ravenscroft, who is a secondary school teacher in East London. He started Skills Builder in his classroom and he now works with over 500 institutions in the UK and abroad to achieve our mission that one day everyone will build the essential skills to succeed. In my role as a Senior Associate for International, I lead our work with our international schools and organisations such as the British Council and Teach a Man to Fish, supporting the essential skills development of these institutions and promoting our work worldwide. And I'm really glad to be able to speak with you today. So what are essential skills and why do they matter? So the need to teach essential skills is really clear from the research that we've been able to do in the UK and from research that we've been able to see worldwide. In the UK, 91% of young people find that essential skills are important for their employment opportunities. Also, 78% say that it supports their academic performance. 74% of teachers agree and say that skills like teamwork and speaking will equip pupils to secure a good job in these uncertain economic times. And also 2 in 5 employers report that they are either dissatisfied or very dissatisfied with wider character, behaviours and skills when recruiting school and college leavers. And we see a similar picture internationally, with the World Economic Forum recently highlighting the importance of developing communication, problem solving and leadership skills in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. But skills development is a new thing. Here in the UK, there's been a number of initiatives over many decades to develop things like core skills, 21st century skills, key skills, employability skills. And the work of the Skills Builder Partnership is not to reinvent the wheel, but to ensure that there is consistency in those approaches and ensure that there is a common language across education, impact organisations and employers, that one day we can all build those essential skills to succeed. So when we're talking about skills, we're focusing on not knowledge, which is that content that can be recalled, understood and explained, and we're not focusing on character, the choices an individual makes that manifest itself as attitudes or behaviours. But we're focusing on skills, that ability to successfully enact a repeatable process. And to go further, when we're talking about the essential skills, we're not talking about basic skills like literacy, numeracy, or basic digital skills, which here in the UK already have frameworks and initiatives to build those. And we're not talking about technical skills, so those skills that might only be required in one particular job or in one particular industry. But we're looking at that gap, those essential skills that are needed by almost anyone to do almost any job and support technical skills and knowledge. So at the Skills Builder Partnership, we focus on developing 8 essential skills, which fall into 4 subcategories. We have the communication skills of listening and speaking, so that ability to give or receive oral information, the creative problem solving skills, the self-management skills of staying positive and aiming high. So aiming high, being able to set yourself that target and plan and kind of work towards achieving that goal, and staying positive, that ability to ensure that you reach that goal when you face setbacks or hurdles. And then finally, we have the 2 interpersonal skills of leadership and teamwork. Teamwork, working with others towards a shared goal, and leadership, being able to lead a group of people towards a shared goal. So the next question is, well, how can we teach these essential skills? Well, the work that we've done over the last few years at the Skills Builder Partnership is to ensure that we have really clear and consistent definitions when we're talking about each of those 8 skills. So for example, with teamwork, we have the definition of working cooperatively with others towards a shared goal. So whether we're working with students at the age of 3 or people in employment at the age of 53, we're ensuring that that clear, consistent definition is front of mind for our learners and also the facilitators and teachers. The next step then is to think about, well, actually, what are those broader themes that are developed over time and which may be more suitable for younger learners or for some of the older learners? And there we have the broader themes of teamwork, things about taking it in turns, helping with different jobs, being able to make suggestions, encourage others, resolve conflicts, and finally be able to measure the effectiveness of your team. And what we've done over the last few years is to put that together into our universal framework, which breaks down the skill of teamwork with that clear definition and those broad themes of development into 16 teachable steps. So an individual can self-reflect and assess where they are in terms of their development, or a teacher can start to identify particular areas of development or gaps and start addressing those with really targeted intervention. And the universal framework is being used right across the partnership, whether it's being used in the education setting with students from the ages of 3 through to 18, across impact organisations which branch into arts, STEM, careers and others, or in the world of employment, whether that be through talent recruitment or through continued professional development. And our universal framework is free to access via our website, and the website is at the bottom of the screen, and I'll share that at the end of the presentation as well. So the next question I want us to think about is, well, what do we need to do in education? And the work of the Skills Builder Partnership over the last 11 years has brought to light 6 principles of best practice. So the first principle is to keep it simple. We need to ensure that there is a use of consistent language within the particular setting, and we also need to ensure that skills are tangible and objective. We also need to understand that we need to start early and keep going. Mastery of these skills takes time. And what we've seen from our impact data is that periods of sustained learning, where a student maybe has the chance to develop these skills over a number of years, has a far better effect than short, snappy moments of skills development. It's also really important then that teachers and facilitators are able to measure effectively the progress that is being made in these skills through ongoing observation and assessment, which allows them then to track that progress and encourage success for their learners. Facilitators also need to be able to focus tightly and find opportunities for discrete teaching of key concepts of the skills with explicit and direct instruction, which can then help them to find opportunities to keep practicing, opportunities for students to use their new learning to reinforce their understanding of the skills and link the skills to other initiatives and other areas of their learning. And finally, that we can bring the skills to life for learners so they can see the links to the world outside of the classroom and see that these skills are highly transferable beyond education. So finally, how can you get involved? Well, at the Skills Builder Partnership, we want everybody to be able to build and develop these skills. So there's a number of different ways that you can get involved. Firstly, I'm running a workshop next week as part of the Relearn Festival. Please do check that out and sign up if it will interest you. In that, we'll be having a greater look at the universal framework and also having a look at some of the kind of key ideas behind that. You can access the universal framework for free on our website by visiting skillsbuilder.org/universal. We also then have a few different platforms that you might be interested in visiting, things like our learner platform, which provides resources to independently build the essential skills, and then also the Skills Builder Hub, which has teacher and facilitator resources alongside an individual teacher assessment tool. And then finally, we have our programs which we offer to our education, impact organisation and employer partners, whether through the education programs of our Skills Builder Accelerator, which is about driving the change to embed the 6 principles, or the digital membership to access some of our premium resources, or from an impact organisations and employers point of view, joining the Skills Builder Partnership and accessing training and support from our fantastic Skills Builder team to develop your skills development programs. So if you want to find out more about those, please do visit our website or email me at james.prideaux@skillsbuilder.org for more information. Many thanks.